From children who risk their lives making fireworks to children born to be Japanese gangsters, we take a look at 10 of the most dangerous jobs for children. Number 10. Bangles Makers. Indian glass bangles are popular among tourists and locals alike. However, behind the glitter lies oppression. A vast majority of these bangles are manufactured by small shops that are classified under an unorganized sector by the Indian government, meaning there is no concern whatsoever for labor laws. These children not only lose their innocence, but eventually their health. Working for prolonged hours in glass factories with poor ventilation causes breathing disorders in some kids. Many suffer from asthma and die. Families refuse treatment, afraid that authorities may not let their kids return to work. Number 9. Drug runners. Cheap, expendable, and under the age of 18. These are the qualifications that can land you a not-so-attractive position as a drug mule or lookout in a Mexican cartel. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement have seen an increased number of teens being used to ferry drugs such as methamphetamine across the border. While most of the teens employed within the cartels usually work as mules or lookouts, there's at least one instance in which a 14-year-old boy known as El Panchis was arrested in central Mexico. It was later revealed that El Panchis was kidnapped at the age of 11 and initiated into the cartel. He had been part of as many as 4 beheadings at the time of his arrest. Number 8. Russian Spies. A Russian spy ring brought down in the U.S. government about 4 years ago revealed startling information regarding the modus operandi of its spies. One of the discoveries made during the investigation, spies were training their children to replace them when they grew up. The kids were allegedly trained in plain sight. They were sent to the most elite schools in the U.S. and encouraged to learn multiple languages. In fact, most of the kids at the time of their parents' arrest were proficient in several foreign languages, including English. Number 7. Slave girls. The Ewe people of West Africa have some very unusual religious practices. According to Trakasi tradition, a virgin girl is sentenced to a life of imprisonment, sexual servitude, hard labor, and never-ending childbearing while serving the village priest at the behest of the gods. Many of these young girls are often given away to temples as repentance for crimes ranging from the trivial to the heinous. Girls are even sacrificed for crimes a long-dead relative may have committed. Some of the girls are 5th or 6th generation slaves. In many cases, neither the families of these slaves nor the priest at the shrines remember the nature of the crimes for which they are repenting. Number 6. Child armies. Battle is considered to be the ultimate competition. It brings out the best and worst in people. War brings people closer, forges bonds of brotherhood and friendships that last a lifetime. But war also brings about exploitation, destruction, and leaves scars that last for generations. Many often think of Africa as a shining beacon for using child soldiers. But the list of countries that have used children in the military is far too high. As an example, during World War II, child soldiers played an important role in Stalin's Red Army and also in the Jewish resistance. Number 5. Fireworks factories. Savaksky, located in the South Indian state of Tamil Nadu, is home to the world's second largest fireworks industry with over 800 functioning factories. The fireworks come from the sweat and labor of children that work in this region. While government intervention has ensured that children are away from hazardous industrial settings, the problem is far from solved. Today, a majority of these children work for home-based manufacturers that do not follow any form of safety or health regulations. Number 4. Tobacco fields. If you thought that the problems of child labor were limited to third-world countries, think again. According to a report from Human Rights Watch, a good number of children who work in the tobacco fields of Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and North Carolina often report nausea, dizziness, and headaches. U.S. laws clearly prohibit the sale of tobacco products to children. However, it does not prevent them from working on farms where they are exposed to the harmful effects of tobacco at a very early stage. In addition, leading cigarette manufacturers in the U.S. source their tobacco from these farms. Number 3. Coal miners. Tanzania is one of the biggest producers of gold in all of Africa. For all you know, your wedding ring may have come from one of the mines there, but beneath all that glitter, there likely is the blood, sweat, and tears of a child. They often work shifts exceeding 24 hours, brave injury, and risk their lives just to get food for their families. Mining has also led to poor attendance in schools and prolonged healthcare issues for the children from mercury poisoning and dust inhalation. Number 2. Japanese Gangsters. The Yakuza is perhaps the deadliest organized crime syndicate in the world. With its origins dating back to the 17th century, members are among the most feared people in Japan. Children and the women within the Yakuza are under constant turmoil. Not much was known about them until 2007 when Shoko Tendo, a daughter of one of the Yakuza bosses, published her biography. Tendo speaks of being addicted to drugs and raped on several occasions by men who fed her addiction and left her beaten when they were through with her. Number 1. Bullfighting. To aficionados, bullfighting is an art. To the rest of the world, it is a cruel sport which is nothing more than a dance of death. Matadors take massive risks to duel with bulls in an arena. However, they do not get rewarded handsomely for their bravery. It is estimated that a figura or a superstar matador makes as much as €335 in a single appearance. In a third world country like Mexico, where every penny matters, starry-eyed kids are volunteering to join bullfighting academies to pursue what is considered one of the most dangerous professions in the world. Check out our other videos and remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos every week.